Hello, and thanks for watching another episode of ARFCOM News, your twice-weekly dose of the finest 2A propaganda. Prank video channels are an absolute blight on civilization. There is a special place reserved in hell for people who pull pranks on strangers in public, a level of hell normally reserved for child and people who talk at the theater. This guy is 6.5 feet tall and FAFO'd his way right into a perforated liver by ganging up on a stranger in a food court. Baby Huey here admitted he and another grown man shoved a phone 6 inches in front of a stranger's face, while the translation app repeatedly played, "Hey dipshit, stop thinking about my sparkle," in both English and Spanish. The other man became confused and frightened and attempted to back away, saying no and stop, but Baby Huey here continued to pursue him and got shot in the gut. So classic question today is, was this a good shoot? Clearly a disparity of force. With two men, one of them being a hulking mass of room temperature IQ, there was definitely the potential for harm, but was there a legitimate articulable threat? That's the real issue the shooter's attorney will need to prove in court, because he is charged with aggravated malicious wounding and use of a firearm in the commission of a felony. What do you folks think? Was a credible threat actually present? Even if the shoot was legally justified, was it really ethically necessary? If you found out someone you love watches YouTube prank videos, how would you react? While you're considering that, also ponder on how hard it would be for us to produce quality 2A propaganda without sponsors. So let's pay some bills. Today's video is sponsored by TNVC.com, your source for good old-fashioned all-American night vision just like Mom used to make. A Facebook mommy group with almost 600 followers has decided to petition the governor of Colorado to ban all guns. Yeah, like all of them. And then they'll have a so-called buyback, semi-voluntary confiscation, and we'll all hold hands and sing, and the fallen nature of man will be no more, and lions will lay down with lambs, or something like that. Oh yeah, and he's gonna do it by executive order too.
That's not how it works. That's not how any of this works.
I mean, the fact that a handful of sangria breakfast Facebook mommies have the civics understanding of a water-headed capuchin isn't the surprising part. The surprising, or at least annoying part, is how this empty-headed news thought just breathlessly reports on the plan as if it wasn't the mad ravings of a toddler on his 5th pixie stick. She positively simps for the idea for a solid 800 words, apparently oblivious to the total impossibility of the plan. At no point does she even suggest someone in the state might be opposed to the plan, or make the slightest due diligence effort at understanding the legal issues involved. If you're wondering who would hire an absolute idiot like this, you can ask him right here. A new Pennsylvania bill would require a serial number on every bullet and cartridge case, which is of course actually just a ban on ammo with extra steps, because it doesn't exist. Nobody makes it. To start making it, they'd have to shut down production, and when they started up again, the production would slow down to a tiny fraction of what it had been before. That means few companies will even attempt it, and if any serialized ammo ever becomes available, it will be astronomically expensive. And if you're thinking you'll just order it out of state like a civilized person, nay, the bill makes it illegal to even possess unserialized ammo. All the serial numbers go to a database, and it's all paid for with a shiny new tax. Of course it is. Unsurprisingly, law enforcement is exempted from that tax, but I legit don't see any exemption for cops possessing unserialized ammo. I'm sure if I'm not missing something, they'll amend an exception so police agencies can order training ammo from out of state forthwith. But what do you guys think? This bill doesn't seem to reference birdshot either. Does every single pellet need a serial number? Or if it doesn't have a bullet, does that mean it doesn't need a serial number? And now, for your moment of zen.
That's my purse.
Hey friends, do you like pews and other pew-related things? Do you want to help us keep delivering you pure, uncut American pew propaganda at the low, low price of free fitty? We literally couldn't pay the bills without our sponsors, so do us a solid and get yourself something nice from them. You deserve it. I love you. No, get out of here. Go on. No, you little shit.